Welcome back. Now we are going to solve this equation or inequality. X squared plus 2x minus 8 is greater than 7. There are two ways to do it. The first way is to look at it as two separate graphs. There's a graph y is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 8, and there is another graph y is equal to 7. So I think we're going to do this approach first. You look at the parabola and you look at the straight line. So if you're going to draw this parabola, you're going to say, let's factorize. X squared plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Then x plus 4 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 4. I'm not going to do all the steps. By now you should be familiar with this. X is equal to 2. Right. Now we can draw the parabola, because we only need a rough sketch. X is minus 4. X is 2. And this is minus 8. So the parabola goes like this. It goes down here, it turns below negative 8, and it goes up there. So there's your parabola. Okay, now we want to draw the graph y is equal to 7. Y is equal to 7. So that's a special graph. It will just go horizontal like that, parallel to the x-axis, and it'll go through the number 7, and that's y is equal to 7. Now, how do you interpret this? You see, the parabola is greater than 7 means the parabola is above 7. This greater than 7 means the parabola is above 7. Greater than means above, less than means below. So here it's greater than. So where is the parabola above the straight line? The parabola is above the straight line here, and the parabola is above the straight line here. So the answers are from here this way, and the answer is from here this way. So we have to find this number here, and we'll have to find this x value here. We'll have to find those x values. Now when you draw the graph accurately, I've not drawn them accurately, but it's a fairly good prediction of the correct answer. You'll find that this is minus 4. That's minus 4. And this is minus 5. This is minus 5. This is 2, and that is 3. So the answer is x is greater than 3. So on this side we get x is greater than 3. On this side we get the answer x is less than minus 5. Because this point here on the x-axis is minus 5. So here you got x is less than minus 5. Right? Remember, this was your x-axis. That's your x-axis. That's your y-axis. So that's one way to get the answer. Now we're going to show you another way to get the same answer. Alright, so let's do a quick revision. You drew the parabola. Then that is a straight line graph, y is equal to 7. It's a horizontal line parallel to the x-axis. The parabola is greater than 7 means the parabola lies above the straight line. The parabola lies above the straight line. So you look for the x value on the x-axis here. and you look for the x value on the x-axis here. When you draw them accurately, you'll find that this is -5 and this is 3. So the answer is x is greater than 3, and the answer is x is less than -5. Alright, so that was a parabola and a straight line combined together. Now we're going to take the same example and we're going to do it in another way. So let me just get a page and get this done. So we're going to do the same thing in another way. So the question was, solve x squared plus 2x minus 8 is greater than 7. So I'm sure some of you all must have said or thought about it, that look, we can transpose the 7. Quite correct. You can have x squared plus 2x minus 8 minus 7 is greater than 0. That means x squared plus 2x minus 15 is greater than 0. You have to factorize once again. When you factorize this, you will get x plus 5 into x minus 3. Your x-intercepts are x is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to 3. Now you will draw the graph. Once again, it's a rough sketch. There's negative 5. There's 3. And there's negative 15. So if you want to know the axis of symmetry, minus 5 plus 3 will give you minus 2 divided by 2 will give you minus 1. Actually, the axis of symmetry comes here, somewhere like that. So the graph turns somewhere here. It goes through there. And it comes through here. Then from here it goes up through 5 that way. Now let's see what we are trying to solve. We are trying to solve this. So you want greater than 0. Greater than 0 means this is your x-axis, that's your y-axis. Greater than 0 means look above x-axis. So we look at the graph above the x-axis. So there's the graph above the x-axis here. And there's the graph above the x-axis here. So for what values is the graph above the x-axis? It is for all these values. And it is for all these values. But we must leave out 3 and we must leave out negative 5 because there's no equal to signs. So once again, you'll see the answer is x is greater than 3 or x is less than negative 5. So x is less than negative 5, x is greater than 3. Alright, so that was another way to do this question. Right, we will stop there and then we will look at another example after this.